Anyone? Joe Shea?
Mr. Secretary, I have a question about what communities would do if they have developments online now but not occupied. In other words, we have a big development that will be there on April 1st of '09, but I'm sure it will be somewhat occupied hopefully by April 1st of '10. Sometimes I had the feeling in the past that we were behind 10 years on some of these larger developments. So how can we report them?
Well, when we do address canvassing, we will, if the structure is already there, we'll capture the information for it this time, right now in '09. But we also have a new construction operation that takes place in early 2010 that we will go back to the communities and try to get additional information on new construction so that we make sure we have the most up-to-date information before we go out with the census mailing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Thanks for that question. I know that's very true. One other thing I would mention on construction, when we talk about group quarters, I think one phenomenon that's occurred over the last 10 years that we're really not as familiar with, or weren't as familiar with then, is assisted living facilities. If you think about it, the phenomena of development of assisted living facilities is really something that's taken off over the last decade. And in many of these facilities, while many of the residents are very capable indeed of responding to census forms, some may not be as familiar, and the whole concept of a group residence, they vary greatly amongst even the concept. Some of them are much more care-oriented than residence-oriented. So that would be another area that I would point out to you as perhaps where it would be helpful to know where we've had construction or establishment of a group residence.